And that was so close to the wall there. And I don't know what he was playing at. What was that about? And a big lock-up as well in the front of the pair. Round 3 of Super Formula 2020. Sportsland Sugos, out they go, and we are off. And it's a brilliant start from Sergio Camara. He has done fantastically. Rio Hirakawa attacking on the inside. He's got the inside, and he takes him straight away on the inside. A lock-up. Oh, and that is Nakajima straight into Sasha Finestras, and action straight away. Cold tyres. Nakajima into Finestras. Kenta Yamashita remains. Poor Sasha Finestras, yes, look at that. Damage, and I'm not surprised. That was one heck of a wallop into Sasha Finestras.
Oh, it must be a radiator fire there.
Yeah, out the car he gets. That's game, set, and match.
Big hit on that right rear.
Absolutely massive. It's a front puncher as well on the front right. And that is it. And Sasha Finestras must be thinking, what does he have to do to get a break in Super Formula? Rio Hirakawa then leads the way. He's stretched that lead now. And making a move to the inside. That is a big block there from Cassidy. He cannot do anything about it. Yamamoto takes him. That was an incredible move. Nick Cassidy gave him absolutely no space. And then Yamamoto went around him, and Cassidy yielded in the end. Another side-by-side action, pushed to pass with the OTS, the overtake system of Kobayashi. He goes past Ishiura, and another great overtake as well. It's really kicking off. Let's look at this one, because I was going to say, let's do something else. There is Sasahara, the number 15 car, the Red Bull car. He has just overtaken Ishiura. Naoki Yamamoto, he's starting to get right on the back now of Sete Kamara. He's using his OTS. He goes to the outside. Kamara trying to defend, no chance there. Sete Kamara lets him go. That was a wise move. You've still got to be in it to win it, don't you? But Naoki Yamamoto just takes him using OTS, and you can see that Sete Kamara used his as well, but there was that 8-second delay, and I think that caught him out. And he's got Nick Cassidy now breathing over his shoulders, down the back of his neck, threatening to give him a wedgie as well, I think, at the same time. But look on the outside, Nick Cassidy goes, and he has still got OTS that he can use. He's got a solid green light, whereas Sete Kamara cannot use his. Cassidy right on the back now, getting some slipstream, getting some draft. He goes to the outside of this little kink on the back straight, the 705-meter back straight. He makes that one move, and Sete Kamara is now getting a bit squirrely, getting all over the place as he starts to feel the pressure into the pits.
New tyres and maybe a wing change for him. He's got to address that aero balance.
Yeah, I mean, 19 laps. He's only lasted 19 laps on that one, and he was fantastic for 17 of those 19, but that's a 2 pit stop strategy, isn't it, if you're going to race like that, and that won't work here.
In fact, I think I saw a little crank of the front wing there.
This is a very slow pit stop. There's a problem with the rear right.
With the wheel nut on the right rear.
Oh, this is age. This is horrible. They drop him, and he goes.
You hate to see that.
Yeah. Wow, got to be careful.
That was a miracle for the impulse.
Now, he's got to be careful because he's got cold tyres, and this will be the first time he's had cold tyres for 19 laps.
Plus now, you know, in the back of his mind, that slow pit stop will...
Oh, and a big lock. Oh, he's gone straight on. Oh, no, straight on. He locked up, and Kamara, cold tyres, Sete Kamara, straight off, straight through the gravel, straight into the tyre wall. Safety car comes out. And a very despondent driver in Sete Kamara. Keep your eyes on the green car of Nick Cassidy. That is a good exit up the hill. He's right on the back of Yamamoto, who moves out of the way. Nick Cassidy to the outside. That green light flashing fast. OTS has been pressed, and you can see Yamamoto was a sitting duck, couldn't do anything about it. Nick Cassidy taking him, and is already onto the back now of Hirakawa, who has used his OTS as well. Hirakawa can do nothing about this. Cassidy drafting and takes him on the downhill into the right-hand of first corner. and round the outside of the Red Bull car. That's Sasahara. He's been overtaken by Kobayashi. Look at this move again, Martin. Kobayashi on the outside. Sasahara just giving him a little bit of room, a little bit of space. This is the battle for 11th, and there are 3 people fighting for it. Points come into play in the top 10 from now on here in Super Formula. They changed the point system this season. We move now on to the last lap. There is Nick Cassidy. He's about to start his final lap. Up the hill he goes. Dropping back a little bit on the pace, but he knows he's still got a few seconds in hand over Hirakawa. He's going to ease this one around. He uses OTS there. You might as well use it if you've got it. Hirakawa is another one to watch. He's had a win, potentially a second and a fourth, so he would be leading the way in the championship. And it is really all to play for. But Nick Cassidy bringing himself very much back into this championship. Not that he was out of the way, but he's certainly looking very, very strong. Round the left-hander he goes. And the second left-hander, again, that's SP out. He goes into the 110R corner, into the final corner. Nick Cassidy goes, his 3rd win in Super Formula in his entire career. He looked like he was going into the pits for a second. I thought, what's he playing at? He weaves his way over the line. Nick Cassidy takes his 3rd Super Formula win of his career, brings his season back to him. He is now looking oh so strong in his final season of Super Formula before he leads off to Formula E. But look at that, Nick Cassidy, a race winner again. The celebration from the New Zealander, Nick Cassidy, the reigning champion, a return to the top step for him. It's been some wait. Nick Cassidy winning here at Sportsland Sugo, reigniting his championship hopes. Ryo Hirakawa, another very strong performance from him. 2nd for him. Naoki Yamamoto hoped to win it. He couldn't do it for 3 years in a row, but 3rd place for him. He still makes the podium. Not bad when you think he started 10th on the grid. But Nick Cassidy will be quite happy with his work today.